The Wedding Day, lyric by Robert Burns. The tune is The 7th of November by Robert Riddell. Riddell wrote the tune to commemorate his own wedding. The day returns, my bosom burns, the blissful day we twa meet. Tho Winter wild and tempest toil'd, ne'er simmer sun was half sae sweet. Than the pride that loads the tide and crosses o'er the sultry line, than kingly robes, than crowns and globes, heaven gave me more, it made thee mine. While day and a night can bring delight, or nature aught of pleasure give, while joys above my mind can move, only for love and thee I live. When that grim foe of life below comes in between to make us part, the iron hand that breaks our band, it breaks my bliss, it breaks my heart. Robert Riddell was Burns's neighbor. He was a country gentleman. When Burns moved to Ellisland Farm, they struck up a quick friendship. Captain Robert Riddell was a fiddle violin composer. He published a book in 1785 called New Music for the Piano Forte or Harpsichord by a Gentleman, published it anonymously, and I found it by accident. There's another tune in that book called The Blue-Eyed Lassie that's the tune to another Burns song. And so the tune is from the book. It's not from the setting in the Musical Museum, which I do not like as well. And the text I sang is from a letter that Burns sent to Riddell when he wrote the song, which has the line, "Only for love and thee I live," which was changed for publication to "For thee and thee alone I live," which is cringy in my view. So here's the letter that Burns sent to Riddell with the song lyric. Ellisland, Tuesday even. Sir, as I was busy behind my harvest folks this forenoon, and musing on a proper theme for your 7th of November, some of the conversation before me accidentally suggested a suspicion that this said 7th of November is a matrimonial anniversary with a certain very worthy neighbor of mine. I have seen very few who owe so much to a wedding day as Mrs. Riddell and you, and my imagination took the hint accordingly, as you will see in the next page. A little gratitude, too, had a pretty large share in firing my muse, as amidst all the enjoyment I have in your hospitable mansion, there is nothing gives me more pleasure than to see the minute, cordial attentions and the sparkling glances of the lover, while in so many conjugal scenes in the world, a third person is hourly hurt with the insipid yawn of satiety, or the malignant squint of disgust. You never know what Burns is going to say. So, yeah. Just a little gift of friendship there. Riddell's an important figure. He was an antiquarian. He collected tunes in the borders, traditional tunes from pipers and fiddlers and singers. I believe he collected the version of Tam Lin, which Burns revised and sent. It was first published in the Scots Musical Museum from Burns's version, but there's a version in Riddell's notes that's probably the first one that was written down. It was called Tom Line instead of Tam Lin. incredible supernatural ballad. Also, The Blind Harper, Lochmaben Harper, I think. Also, Riddell had also collected. So I think he really influenced Burns's attitude toward the folk material, toward maybe leaving as it was, for the most part. So that was already Burns's attitude, but these men were working together. And I think actually the version of Sweet Afton in the Scott's Musical Museum was set with an anonymous melody that I think very well may have been written by Riddell, because he had a song for one of the local rivers, a tune called The Banks of Nith. Confusingly, Burns wrote a song called The Banks of Nith that he put with a different melody. I'm straying far afield. I'm sorry. Please subscribe to my channel if you're interested in Robert Burns or my original songs or rare old spirituals and Irish songs and things that I dig around in old books for. It is my pleasure. The Wedding Day.